Hi everyone! Today we are going to take a deeper look to one of the new features of version 3.8.5, the Pane Aliases. This is a great feature especially for people who deals with a lot of different class configurations. As you may know, the standard approach to the software requires you to create every single pane in the main database, and for each one of them you should add parameters such as dimension and thermal configuration. Moreover, the price is often the result of a set of single prices given by your supplier, one for the glass panel, one for the film, the gas, and so on. This normally requires you to manually calculate the glass price and assign it to the configuration that you stored in the database. Using Pane Aliases, you can save a lot of time, since you will be able to set a glass configuration for each job in real time, and the software will calculate its price automatically. Let's see how it's done. First, we are going to save a generic glass in the main database. We will just put the basic fields here, such as name, type, and width. Let's put the unit of measurements and the technical symbol. We don't need anything else right now. Then we are going to add this glass to a job. Please remember, in order to save time, you can directly assign the glass to your casement templates that you stored in typologies. But we will skip this part on the tutorial. Okay, let's pick this job and edit panes. Here it is. Okay, let's put our pane 30 millimeters and set everything else automatically. Okay, this is the generic configuration. Let's jump back a few dialogues back. Now we click on Pane Aliases so we can work with our real-time configuration for this job. In this dialog, we basically replace the generic glass with a glass configuration. So let's pick the G30 millimeters. Okay, so we can replace it with a pre-saved one from the database, or we can make a brand new one, which is what we will do right now. First of all, we need to set the number of layers required for this configuration. In this example, we need to replace a 30 millimeter glass. So we will create like a laminated glass with a 16 millimeter spacer. Let's start with the layers. So we will put 2 and we set laminated as first layer and monolithic as a second. The preview on the right will be updated every time you change something about its composition. Once you decided the basic shape, it's time to set every single item of the configuration. Please note that this is just a demo database of items. None of these ones that you will see is a preset, so you should fill it with the actual elements you need to use, including glass sizes, films, sealants, and so on. So let's start with the glass. The external one, which is number 1 here, we will pick from our database. So we will stick with the 4 millimeters. The other glass will be 4 millimeters. We will put a spacer of 16 millimeters. Okay, now we need a 6 millimeter glass, which I don't have here, so I will show you how to put a new one. Archive, let's add a new glass. Let's put 6 millimeter as a name. The glass description is very important because this is the value that the software will pick to calculate the name that will be displayed on the prints, on the reports, and on the orders. So we will stick with just the number 6. Let's put 6 millimeters of thickness, of course, and we can save. Will show you also how to set the price only for the 6 millimeter glass. So we click here and we put, I don't know, 15 euros per square meter. And let's save. Okay, now that we have the 6 millimeter glass, I can pick it and assign it to my typology. Here it is. Now we are just missing two things, which is the first, the film, and we pick one of 1 millimeter gas, and we'll pick up the argon. Okay, let's save the configuration. As you can see, we have a number here that displays that there is a custom configuration calculated for this job to replace the G30. The name is automatically calculated by the software. And if we go back to the configuration, you will also see that the price is automatically calculated using the single prices of the items that are in the database. If you like, you can still put a custom price here that will be value for the entire configuration here. So if you click on price, let's put 50 euros per square meter, and this will override any calculation performed by the software. Okay, let's delete it for a second. Okay, now let's see what happens to my parts list in the job. Parts. Okay, as you can see here, the G30, the generic glass, has been replaced by a 30 millimeter configuration, which is exactly 4.416 of spacer and a glass of 6, which is 47 euros as price. If we print the job panes, that's what our supplier will see. Thank you for watching.